Well, good morning. I'm really glad that you joined us this morning. As you can see, I'm not sitting in my chair. I'm actually standing for just a little bit. And the reason that I'm standing is I just want to let you know that we're actually not having normal journey worship this morning. So this morning, what we're having is a town hall slash stakeholder slash Compass meeting. It's an opportunity for us as a Journey community to be able to assess where we are, to be able to help figure out what we need in order to go where God's leading. We've been through a ton this last 20 months with COVID, and it's just been a difficult time. It has felt like a storm, and maybe you have felt that way too. And it's been a long time since we've taken the opportunity as a community, even prior to COVID, to spend some time assessing where we are. But even more now, it seems all the more important. One of the illustrations I've been using with people lately is just being able to say, you know, we've been through a storm, and we're like a ship who's been through this storm, and now it's an opportunity to drop the sails on a little calmer sea and take an assessment of the ship, take an assessment of the gear, of the tackle, of the sail, and most importantly, an assessment of the crew. How are we doing? Where are we at? What do we need to take care of before we hoist the sail again? And maybe we're at that point where we're like, well, we're good. We're ready to hoist the sail, and we can keep going and catch the wind of the Spirit where God's leading. Or maybe it's one of those things where we say, wow, there's a couple of things that really need our attention before we can hoist the sail. Or maybe we're even at a point where we're like, well, we can hoist the sail, and these are things that we can adjust and fix on the way. But the only way that we know to do that is if we actually spend some time talking, reflecting, and praying about this. So we'll be back next week with our regular worship. But if you're a Journey person, get Journey Jottings, know that if you're not here, you can join us via Zoom. There's a Zoom link in the Journey Jottings. You're welcome to join us this morning. And if not, then what we do ask for you is that you take an opportunity to pray for us as a community while we engage in this time of reflection. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next week.